When you're trying to solve for x's when they're in exponents or when they're in logarithms, it can be really confusing and kind of hard to start and know what exactly to do. So I kind of made a list of things that might be helpful to keep in mind as you're starting off problems. If you have x's and exponents, first try to get the same base. For example, if you have 2 to the x equals 16, you can make both of these have base 2, and that's going to be a lot easier because you're not going to have to involve logarithms in the problem. But sometimes you can't get the same base. For example, if we had 2 to the x equals 5, we couldn't change 5 to a base 2 or anything like that. So this is where you would log both sides and then expand by bringing the exponent outside of the log. If you have x's in logs, so if your original problem has logarithms in the problem, if every number is inside of a log, condense both sides and then cancel the logs. That was like these two problems that we did in one of the previous videos. Every number that we see is inside of a log. So in one like number 4, we condensed it to one log. In number 3, we didn't have to do any condensing because we already had the log of everything on the left equals the log of everything on the right. And then once we had that, we canceled the logs and set the insides equal to each other. And then finally, if you have x's in logs in the original problem, but you don't have every single number inside of a log, you want to condense or isolate one log and then change it to exponential form. So that was like these two examples from one of the previous videos where this 8 wasn't originally in a log and this 2 also wasn't. So we wanted to get the logs by itself. So we isolated this log, and in number 2, we condensed it to one log and then got it by itself, which it already was by itself. And then we changed it to exponential form. You can go back and watch my previous videos if you want to see any of these concepts fully solved out. But this is just a summary to kind of help you so that you can have your overall goal in mind of how you're going about the problem. So if you're someone who likes steps, hopefully this will be helpful. But just like with all concepts in math, the more practice you do, the better, and then you'll naturally have an idea of what to do from there.